Hello YouTube, I'm Kiira the Hedgehog. I'm starting a new YouTube channel on here, mostly about video games, a little bit about music too, so I just wanted to say hello. This is my first video. I'm not going to go and tell you about myself. That's on my channel if you want to check out that. I'm going to go straight to what I wanted to say. As you know, there are many Gamestop rant videos all over YouTube, from anyone who buys games. We have 3 users right here. We have Sean D1, Alpha Omega Sin, and Jack the Bomb. These 3 have had the best GameStop rant videos I have seen on YouTube. One, Sean D1, he worked at a GameStop. He told us about it. He knows so much more than any of us do that just shop there, even if we shop there a lot. So he's got a lot of good information on it. And Jack the Bomb said, the more people we can get to rant about GameStop, the better. The more, the merrier. So I couldn't argue with that. I have a GameStop story that I'm gonna tell that happened to me last Saturday, and if this is what people want, this is what people are gonna get. So I went to GameStop last Saturday. I was going to trade in a few games. I have to trade in a lot to get some credit for the Nintendo 3DS when it comes out. I really want it. I had 5 PS2 games, a Nintendo DS game. So I go in there and I give them the games. Of course, I only get $15 worth of credit off of my games. That's what the worker told me. He's like, you got $15 on these games. I was like, you know what, that's okay, because I don't have an eBay, I don't sell things on Amazon, so I mean, that's the only way I was going to get credit at this point, was just to, give them some of my games that I don't even play anymore. Why not? So then I was about to leave the store, take my receipt and go. The worker asked me if I would like to reserve any games. I was like, no sir, I don't want to reserve any games, I just want to give you some games. I'm going to reserve the 3DS later when I've got more money. So he was like, well, are there any games you're going to be interested in for the 3DS? And I regret telling him this. I'd said, well, I'm looking into Animal Crossing, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to reserve it. And he said, well, I'll give you free $5 to put down on your Animal Crossing game. I was like, really? You would give me $5 for free to put down on a game? Is this really GameStop? What is this? Did y'all change back to EB Games or something? Because usually you guys are ripping off people. Well, I was kind of ignorant and kind of excited about free $5 on an Animal Crossing game. So I said, sure, give me the free $5, man. Go ahead, put it down there. Pre-order me an Animal Crossing 3DS game. So he did. He gave me all the information I needed to know when to come pick it up and stuff. So he asks me if I want my receipt. And I was like, sure. And he was like, okay. So I took the receipt and I left. I didn't buy a thing. I went in there, traded games, didn't buy a thing. Later on the way home, I pull out my really long receipt. It's a long receipt. So I look at my receipt. Let's see. Yeah, alright, that's right. I turned in those games. Whoa! The GameStop worker said that I had about $16, $15 or $16 on trade-ins. So why on my receipt does it say 21? Dude, I should have gotten more money. That's what it says. It all adds up to 21. I scroll down on my little receipt here, and it says that I bought Backyard Baseball 2003 for the PlayStation 2. What the crap is that? Backyard Baseball 2003. I don't even like sports. I didn't even buy this game. I didn't buy any games. So we went in there, and I gave them my games that I wanted to trade in. I walked out. But it says I bought a game. Not only a game, 3 games. 2 of which I don't even know what the heck they are. So they said that I bought 3 games that I didn't. So I went back in there. They had ripped me off about, it was only like $5 or $6, but it's $5 or $6 that I could have used. So I go back in there and I went to the manager and I said, look, this might just be a mistake. It's no big deal. I just want it fixed, and I want my money back, or my credit back on these games that I didn't purchase. The funny thing was, the manager laughed and said, I know exactly which worker did this. It was that guy! And he pointed at the same guy that I was checking out with. So that was just unbelievable to me that he could already tell which guy did it. You know why? Because that worker had done it to people before, and people came back and complained. So, then I just said, okay, just fix it. I just want my $6 back, and then I'll leave. So the guy was really ticked off. The guy that had jipped me off and said that I bought games that I really didn't. He did it on purpose. He didn't do it on accident. He looked so guilty. It was so funny. I walked up in there with my receipt, and he was like, "Oh God, it's that girl." It was so funny. I got my money back, and I was good. I got my receipt back, and I realized something else. The $5 that he said was free that I laid down on Animal Crossing DS, he actually took it out of my previous credit account. I had $63 in my credit account before I traded in the games on that Saturday, and he took that $5 out of my account. And I was like, dude, you told me it's for free. I mean, I'm not trying to be like greedy here or anything. I'm just saying that's what you said, and I didn't want anything taken out of my credit. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, Oh, these people are just so ignorant. The most ignorant people in the world. So I just took my receipt, told him that I wanted to cancel my order. He canceled it for sure. He didn't look me in the eye, but he canceled my pre-order. So I left. I got my $15 or $16 back because, in the end it added up to being that much. So I left GameStop, and I was not a happy camper. I was not a happy person. That's not the only time I've had problems with GameStop, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I've got these people who have already had GameStop Rants. Remember, there's Sean D1, Alpha Omega Sin, and Jack the Bomb right here on YouTube. They have great videos. I love Jack the Bomb. He's so hilarious. So thank you for checking out this video. If you have any comments, I want them down there. So you could do that for me. That'd be great. I'm not really looking for any subscribers this early in the game, but if you want to put me a comment saying what you liked, what you didn't like, if I'm saying too much, I probably do that. I gotta get out of that habit, so sorry for that. So thank you for everything. Thanks for watching the video, and I'm gonna do some future videos about my opinions on the 3DS, and if I think the 3DS is gonna kick the crap out of the PSP2 or the NGP or whatever the crap that's supposed to be. It's gonna kick the crap out of it. So I'm excited. So thank you, and if you want any kind of different videos from me, just put a comment below, and I'll be on that. So I've got a webcam, so I can pretty much do this whenever I want. I won't slack off here, I promise. Thank you, YouTube.